objective of Tirthankar Mahavir University to create the place where knowledge can be created, and that would be utilized for the purpose of the people. Professor Raghuveer Singh ji, he is basically they all are teachers. He is the professor of strategic management. He has given the liberty to the institutional principals and heads to connect with the right people. As our Tirthankar Mahavir University ethos also says, right philosophy, right knowledge and right conduct. So there is no doubt at all Professor Shakti Kumar is having that capacity and temperament. He is an experienced person of academics and having the taste of administration as well. He has worked with many renowned institutions like NIT Kurukshetra, BITS Pilani and many more. Those who are perhaps later on you may see his Google Scholar profile, then perhaps you could understand better. I usually speaks in front of you, and what I can say, I am fascinated for this. However, today I am not going to speak much because the day is for Professor Shakti Kumar.
Professor Bedi, my dear colleagues and students. Let's welcome and thank Dr. Shakti for having made it to us. It's been pending for a long time. We were trying to connect him for at least for about two and a half months. I know Dr. Shakti Kumar for a long time. A multidimensional individual, various institutions and universities. So a right mix of all that what a good teacher is supposed to be. And I'm sure at the end of the day, you will find my words worth noting. Complaints coming from teachers over a period of time. I have, as a head of institutions, keep hearing that students are not interested in learning. Students don't attend. They don't do what we expect them to do. And I have observed it firsthand as well. Like any other things which happens in the world, there is always a normal curve. So the students also follow the same. Their purpose is to earn degree. Their purpose is to earn good marks. They hardly believe in learning and practice. These are the number of complaints which come across. So a little thinking into this went in. That's some amount of analysis, and then I won't say I concluded, but I try to make an opinion about it, which may be wrong. I don't know. You might have a different opinion altogether.
Thing in a different category, and more specifically we look for wanted thing by application of that knife. The knife remains the knife only. So what is important is what is that something all about it, because action is important. Talking about the student is all talking about the actions. Yes, because action is the only activity which is going to produce output which will be counted for our performance. And program like this are basically connecting people, purpose and performance. Knowledge per se is not going to be a culminating value or an activity or endeavor or any framework. It must translate into wisdom. Are we able to apply that knowledge in terms of or for serving the larger cause with less inputs and for a broader relevance purpose? Means doing more with less for more. Are we able to understand the difference between data, information, knowledge and wisdom? Because people think information is power. Had it been so, the librarian should have been the most powerful person in the university or colleges. Is it so? Because he is surrounded by the maximum information around. No. Unbiased perception of things is something which essentially required to be wise. But how to be unbiased, that's another challenge for all of us too. Right? I just give a small example to segregate between how it is information, how it is knowledge, because it's all confusion. Right? Have you seen swimming pool? ठीक है? तो information क्या होगी swimming pool के बारे में? हाँ जी. If we are describing in terms of information the swimming pool.
For their citizens and making life good for everyone. Anything and everything revolves around a professional. My submit that a professional is an individual who is competent in his profession. If you are chosen to be a computer engineer, you must be very proficient with the computer engineering. So a professional is an individual who is very competent in his chosen field, follows morals and ethics. And if you don't, you're not a professional. So you should be competent in the chosen field, follow morals and ethics, and contribute to the development of society through your profession. Second, as the course develops, we must be talking about intelligent systems. Intelligence could be defined as an attribute which causes someone to learn. If a system, irrespective it is a biological system, irrespective it is a machine, if a system can learn, generalize and adapt, then it is an intelligent system. This is where the learning matters. So one has to learn continuously. As long as we are learning, we are intelligent. The moment we stop learning, we come out of being intelligent. 981, and then we generalize it for multiplications, and then we generalize it for having a life smoothly run. Adaptation is another very important aspect of intelligent systems. I'm wearing jacket because I'm adapting to winter season. When the summer comes, I'll take it off. We all are very silent because we are intelligent. We know if we don't adapt to this environment, perhaps the good learning will not take place. So in intelligent systems,